Probably gonna be like 1 or 2 people that stop by and are like, "Hey, what the fuck, man?
Oh, like why are you
This
streaming
isn't
now?
this isn't when you normally stream. You're not supposed to be here." But
Are they able to set up for like notifications to see when you're streaming?
yeah, my it'll send out uh notifications to some people depending. Twitch always does, and then also my Discord channel, my Discord server has a live
Hmm.
notification bot.
Heard.
Um,
That's kind of sick.
yeah, and
How
so
many
now
people you got on the Discord?
I think there's like 20 people on the Discord right now,
Oh damn. Oh
which
yeah.
is like a solid number, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
let me also uh, the last thing I need to do is I have to wait for my chat combining a jig to notice that my YouTube is running. Uh, there we go.
And you said this is going to be a new start from where we had previously started, and this is new
Yes.
for you too, or?
This is new for me. Memes with
And I
Kevin.
think I saw a run you
What
started
did this man
solo.
just say? Um, I did notice your message there, memes. I started my run solo. I did. Are you talking about like this? Oh yeah. You're talking from like a while back.
Yeah, yeah, I came over and I saw you were playing a solo one. It was more like woodsy, I think.
Yeah, that was not the one we are currently doing. That's the other one that you haven't played. Let me make sure to
So then,
turn
yeah.
on the session settings. Uh, Steam open for friends. Apply. Gotta reload. Satisfactory is like Helldivers, but with infinite space. Hmm. Sort of. Not. I mean, maybe. Like, kind of.
That's
They're
got
they're
rude.
both like alien, right? So can you join in now? You might be able to
Yep.
right-click
Let
join.
me check here. Yeah, I see tier two. Joining now.
Excellent. I have not yet built the space elevator, but it is on the list. We are in a desert hellscape.
My favorite.
Is it actually?
No.
Is it anyone's? I hate sand.
All the homies hate sand.
I assume you spawn pretty close by. And by pretty close by, I mean literally inside my house.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, I think the resources here are all disgusting. Yeah, I mean, industrialism stops for no man, so... Couldn't stop it if I tried. If not me, then the next guy. They keep chucking survivors at this planet until someone sticks.
They messed.
Alright. Where were we? Oh. I needed to drop off all this stuff. Did not save that last little bit that I did where I dropped all this stuff off in here. Great. And you might need to make tools and such for yourself, but I'm sure
I can figure that out.
we've managed that much before.
Oh
Ah, that's
boy.
right. You can
It's
slide.
been a second. Where is
You know what?
there's
That's what I can do. I was wondering if I could switch my key binding for crouch to something other than C, because that's a little awkward for sliding. But I can do one of my mouse buttons. And that should work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure that was an accident, buddy, there.
where are your reinforced iron plates, wire, and screws?
Reinforced iron plates you're gonna have to do yourself. Iron plates, here, I'll give you a quick tour of the factory. Everything else we've got.
See
Uh,
what we got.
Iron normal in here, iron normal in here. half screw or half rods, half plates, and then half the rods are going into screws.
Heard.
And that is the rods chest, that is the plates chest, that is the screws chest back there.
All right.
And then for copper, half of it is only turning into ingots and that's it, and then half of it is going wire into cable. So we don't actually have a stockpile of wire. Do you need wire specifically?
I need wire specifically.
Alright, then I suppose that should be the next thing we do.
All
I
right.
assume you're making a chainsaw.
Make a portable scanner, but I will get to the chainsaw.
I actually don't have one of those yet. That's a good idea. I'll go ahead and get 2 constructors down. What? Late stream? Yes, late stream. Which stars aligned? The stars where I had a friend online who wanted to play. Or I convinced to play, one or the other.
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Uh,
It's been a while since we've done Satisfactory.
True. I got a hankering for it after I played it the one time on stream. I'll have you some. You can yoink the wire off the like conveyor belts if you want for now.
True.
Ever gonna play Balatro this week or maybe chill? I played Balatro earlier today. Short show friend or else you're schizophrenic. You can hear my friend in the background.
I'm talking.
Yeah,
Hello?
he's talking.
There I am. I promise he's not schizophrenic.
Yeah, you missed the Balatro stream. Probably tomorrow or the next day there will be more Balatro though, so I certainly haven't abandoned that ship just yet. Wait, why are you not? There's the scroll. Okay. Splitter. Slide it through there. Boom. Or is he not in the Satisfactory world? He's in the Satisfactory world. He's been talking. You're the one who's schizophrenic, not me.
Schizophrenic and blind. I'm just gonna disconnect that belt so it'll actually back up. And grab
Oh
the
yeah,
wire easier.
that works too. What's fun if Jen's Almanac. Banana, hello. Why am I streaming right now? Because I wanted to. No further reason required. Alright, we just need to power this bitch. How am I gonna do that? I'm going to do it with power lines.
Do you want me to just make you a second advanced
Yeah,
object
if
scanner?
if we got a bunch of resources lying around for it, feel free. I would love
Will
one.
do.
Alright. Wire being made. I'm going to... Yeah, you'll reconnect that when you've got enough, so I'm not gonna worry about it. DJ becoming Uncle Dave right now. Explain that to me, Austin. Do you know who is Uncle
Uncle
Dave?
Dave?
Yeah.
Nah, you're gonna have to phone a friend on that one.
Okay, sorry.
I am lost.
I need answers, damn it.
Steal all that wire.
I think retarded fish stick is trying to gaslight me right now. Who is the other guy? A friend of mine.
Yeah.
Have you been on a stream before? I
I've
you've-
not. I
Maybe-
mean,
maybe
when
a
you've
re-
done some of the repo
Yeah,
ones
maybe a
while
repo
back.
stream or two. You've been around.
But no, I wasn't there for the balloons one.
Oh yeah, this is my balloons friend. Yeah. All right, how's our power looking nowadays? I know I created a bunch of. How you doing over here? Oh, we're out of wood, but the
Where's
biomass
my-
is still cranking. That stuff is still cranking, and we got like 1,000 solid biofuel. We're pretty good for a little bit. I don't know how our power output is looking. Less amazing. We're at about 4/5 capacity, but
One. There we go. Your scanner's now in the chest.
all right. Gotta go look up Uncle Dave real quick. I don't know what this shit is.
You'll have to let me know if we're either too old or too young for that.
Is this a postal reference? Is the like going postal? Or is this something else?
Going postal reference.
Do you know what going postal is?
I know what going postal is. I didn't know that was an internet reference.
Yeah, it's a game.
Oh. I thought that was something beyond just a
I don't know.
game.
Dude's
Fair.
probably schizo. I never played the game. Listen, I'm just using context clues here. I don't know any more than you.
True.
Um,
We're piecing it together.
all right. What are we doing here? Where are we going? If you look at the map, I've explored like a little bit. I found a couple like cave entrances. There's some coal up north, a couple of pods that we can't really use because they need resources we don't have, or they're guarded by giant radioactive hogs.
And currently we have a personal taser.
Yeah, it's like, radioactive hog, Lily Bay taser. I'll pass for now.
Yeah, I think we hide in our corner for now.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
I can just sit in a corner and handcraft 50 reinforced iron plates.
You know, we should probably set up auto crafting for that, eh?
Yeah, probably. Do you have concrete?
Yes. The concrete is over that
That's
hill
not
over
impressed.
there. Follow the lines.
Okay, I'm just looking for the active milestone you got set.
Ah,
So
yeah.
I'll fill
There should be some down
that
there,
up.
hiding somewhere. All right. What do I need for an assembler? Because assemblers are what we need for whatchamacallit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, advanced iron plates use assemblers.
Yeah, you need assembler.
Good news, one of the pods that I went to that I couldn't open had like 150 rotors laying around, so I don't need to make any of those for a little while.
Yeah.
I do need to make some reinforced iron plates. Specifically 8. Yes, I know I'm crafting screws right now, even though I have a production line for them, but I'm already here, so I'm just gonna do it. How long has it been since we last played this game? Like 6 months? 12 months?
Well, I would try to look up the last time played Satisfactory, but
That's not
it's
gonna-
now today.
Yeah, not gonna help right this second.
No, it's been a long time since we got that run.
True.
We got really far too. Have you gotten farther than that run before?
No.
In a solo run?
Nah, not even close.
Fair.
I think in my solo run I made it to like tier 5?
Heard.
I was doing
Well, we
like
were on
some
the last tier,
steel
right?
shit. Yeah, we were on the second to I think we were on like just finishing 7 headed towards 8 and there is 9 now, so
Okay.
let's go with, is this a right angle? Yes. Okay, let's go with like this.
And so you're setting up the advanced iron plates.
Indeed,
Grab the
indeed.
concrete.
Reinforced iron plates. That is at 4 out of 4. You're connecting there, there, and there. That's a mistake.
What is this? Oh, 1 impure copper is probably not worth it.
How would we find 1 impure copper somewhere?
Yeah, there's 1 impure copper just kind of behind your base.
You.
Are you getting the notification for that?
Notification?
Okay, I killed my first enemy, so I'm getting my ADA
Ah,
thing pop up.
all right, 30 per minute, 60 per minute. That can handle both. And then we put at the other end one of these cool little storage devices. Alrighty.
You
Let's
you
get
said
this.
you're specifically not automating copper right now, right?
Uh,
I mean
automating.
copper wire. Copper wire.
We are now. We are now.
Okay.
I set that up when you were like, I need copper wire, and I was like, I don't have that. So now we have, what, 400 sitting in here, and a lot of cable. I need plates, and I need, uh, well, really just plates. I guess I'll take some screws here while I'm out as well.
Oh, jeez. And where is
So as long
where
as
is
we're
your cement
making,
again?
sorry?
Where's your concrete again?
Uh, over the hill, I, that's
Southeast,
not
north,
helpful. South-ish, I want to say. Yeah,
southish. I think I see
southish.
it. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, I believe we're making 60 plates a minute. We're using 30. We're making 120 screws a minute using 60, though we do need Logistics Mark II before I can actually get that full 120 because, you know, belts don't hold that much.
Yeah.
But we are now automating plates. In theory, I could double overclock this and then we could just use all of our
Run through
plates
it
and
real quick.
screws. Uh,
I'll bring the power shards.
we're good. I don't want to use every single plate and screw we're currently making. Oh, we do have one alternate recipe that I got after I had already crafted the relevant things, but it's the one that allows you to skip rods and go straight to screws.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it goes 1 iron or 5 iron makes 20 screws instead of 1 iron makes 1 rod makes 4 screws, and it crafts a little bit faster.
Yeah.
So pretty good. And then we can explore whenever. Um, if we want to just wait for some plates to build up or something, I'm cool with just exploring around. I don't think there's anything else in tier 1 we can research that lets us explore like more efficiently. It's just jump
Unless you
pads.
want to start setting up jump pads
Just like
everywhere.
bounce pads all the way to wherever. That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Nah, let's just take a peek around.
Alright, I've explored mostly north, so let's go a different way. I explored north all the way to the top
West.
of the map.
Looks like west is the way to go.
West. Alright. Onward. Damn,
There's a gnarly looking tree in the distance
you got
where you
hell of.
explored.
I mean, I was looking at the dump truck, but
What?
what?
Dump truck, you say? I knew I was packing, but
What is this? Is this gold or is this copper? Gold. Why is your Twitch profile picture blueprint? Because someone asked me to change it to a blueprint one day during stream. And so I did. And I'm probably going to change it again in the future, but I play a lot of Belatro, so I thought it was at least kind of relevant.
we've
You
got
think?
a pure iron vein over here.
Ooh, is there? Where you at?
Yeah.
Over there? Go ahead and mark that on the mini-map. Do those show up for both of us or just you?
I see straight north. You got a crate mark and a leaf
Okay.
mark, so
Yeah,
that
go,
looks like
go ahead and
both of
mark that with whatever, and we'll remember it's there, hopefully, maybe.
That'll be my marking for ore and a
Ooh.
crash site. Hell yeah.
What is this one? Whatever it is, there's enemies at it. Surprising nobody. Normal iron. Miss me with that.
I see a crashed ship, but no, crash site or loot.
There's probably one around by it. Maybe it's up top. It is up top. I can see it up there.
Nah, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Good news.
Let's see if there's any amount of parkour I can do to do that. Oh, wait, no. You've got wires.
We don't have grapple lines though, but what we do have is 45-degree angles.
I'm getting my ass lit up by a spitter.
What does this need? This needs 5 rods. I think I can handle that. Cool. What else is up here? Concrete, love it. Plates, love it. Modular frames, love it. Rotors. All excellent rewards. Did you get the spitter?
No, I ran away from that dude. It was not just your everyday spitter.
This was an advanced spitter. I'm
And
trying.
he is still on me. Oh my
I'm
god.
trying to catch up to him, but I'm behind him. He's got friends too.
Yeah, I see. I'm just running. There's a cave that I just ran past that I'm probably gonna go in. I see a power slug. I'm gonna try to grab.
He's still
We'll see if
lobbing
they allow
at
me
you
to
over
do
there.
so. Yes, he is. And he can continue to try to hit me.
I took care of his friends. His friends are
Alright, I got the slug.
his friends are dead.
Let me check out
Incoming.
this cave. Oh. Yeah, I'm really checking out this cave. Anywhere that doesn't have him nearby.
Oh, got his ass. He's dead.
What's the crouch button? Should just be control, right?
See.
Hell yeah. There's a slide-in cave entrance.
Oh, is there? Sick. Okay, I'll be
Yeah.
right there. Is that what this
There's
is?
not much in here. There's just is that summer sloop? Yes, there's a summer sloop, and that's it.
Some bacon.
And some bacon.
Potential edible collected.
Bring it home,
Reminder that look
the
and smell
bacon.
alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish
I think the main one would
classification
just
and
be able to
potential
slide into the
application.
cave.
Yes. They were like, oh, this is cool. Let's add one of these. And then there was like nothing else in there.
Ran out of good ideas. Here's a summer sloop.
Ooh. This looks collectible. I'll target the right guy. Bitch.
Slug obtained.
More minables. They see me rolling.
Alright, this one's impure, so this one's
Impure
lame.
iron.
Dude got rolled up on.
Drive-by shooting. More copper. Hold on, I could probably scan these as well, couldn't I? Because they show up on the map with their purity.
You can see the purity on the map?
Yeah, when you scan them anyways.
Oh.
So normal.
Oh, when you like open up the actual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what about iron? What do we got near here? Impure, 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 impure. Very cool.
This one's normal, so like it's something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
one's-
pretty spread out here. They don't have like the nice 3 nodes all next to each other.
I kind of remember this area. I did do a once around the map once on my single player, but
Bird.
I don't like. I didn't go super in depth all the way around. Like
Mhm.
especially the swamp. I was just like, yeah, that's cool. And the
Yeah, the swamp
dips.
sucks ass. I don't know that I've ever seen a
Gotcha.
in-game swamp biome that I've liked.
Yeah, swamps are usually not cool.
I think Valheim swamp might be like the best swamp, and that's
Not really saying a
not
lot.
good thing.
Not really saying a lot.
That's not a very good map for biome.
Bro, fight me. Come on, fight me. Oops, you're dead. I really did not want to pick up one limestone, thank you. But go in the trash can. Where'd you get off to? You're over here.
I'm just running along this little oasis.
Anything nifty? I know I
Like
saw
a
that.
single sulfur rock.
I guess that counts. Oh, there's a Mercer sphere up there. Right next to some bees.
I guess mining the sulfur makes it so we can scan it, right?
I believe I
No.
already have. Ba-na, ba-na. Ba-da-na. Wa-na-na-na-na-na-na. Just do this whole construction project while crouched so that the bees can't get me.
Your waves lap at our shores.
When will you land?
Bounce pad coming your way.
Oh, they're about to assault me, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Got a blast! Yeah, blow up on my ass all you want, bro. I accept the back shots readily. What?
Flag, hello.
Sorry. I was going through a tunnel. I didn't think you could hear that. Where'd you go? Oh, you're behind me. What you doing back here? Did you find like a path through the mountains or something?
Sort of.
I
Just
can
had a
see.
jump
I can
top.
see your fucking. I can see your blueprints. Sort of. He's like building off in the distance.
I didn't realize I'd gotten that much distance on you.
Bees! Go for the head.
Smack their ass.
Really? There is nothing more disrespectful in this game than a standalone iron mine, like rock.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry?
No note or anything.
Ooh, there's
Yeah,
another-
no, this is actually... Oh, there's a cave behind the waterfall up here.
God, I love that part of this game for sure.
The exploration.
Yeah, they got a lot of cool shit hidden around.
The map design is pretty nice.
I found this
Did you
cool
see our...
in one section of the map. I actually found like this whole like underground like connection of caves
Oh.
at one point. There were like, I don't know, it went really far.
There's another summer sloop.
Hey, don't poison me, please.
And this goes...
Thank you. Bye.
What do you know? This waterfall leads to another waterfall.
I fell in the water. Good news, no fall damage from water. I didn't really want to be the one to test that, but alas.
Hey, I'm glad it wasn't me.
And what'd you say was back there?
Another waterfall. I'm kind of where I've found a path that leads to all the arches. This is interesting. I'm gonna double back and show you this.
When
thing.
you say arches, do you mean like the hellish central area of the map?
kind of, that might be it.
That's like full of radioactive giant spiders and such?
I have dabbled less in the radioactive spiders than you have.
Oh, don't.
I'm not-
I dabbled in them as little as possible. But I was aware of their existence. Okay, did you build across to that waterfall? No, you didn't need to. There's this jump right here.
Where the hell am I missing?
Okay.
Appeared to me.
This is a cave, alright. I agree. This is definitely a cave.
To be honest, I actually have no idea how I got here now.
Well, I found the other half of the waterfall. I found the poison
Oh,
plant.
that's where I was. Where are you?
I'm climbing around.
Oh, okay, it's just below.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
I'll go ahead and mine this while I'm here. Sulfur is not worth nothing. Maybe we can make like 10 or 12 bombs, you know, without having to set up a sulfur mine. Did you find everything that was up there? Or am I...
There?
I'll
Nah, I'm
I'm
just
following
kind
you.
of started going here.
Okay,
This goes
so
on for a little ways.
That's arches and poison. Okay.
Yeah. There is at least a slug, and yeah, you're right, we can't do anything about the poison right now.
We can climb
Holy.
over that arch, though. Just a moment. I dare you to go get the purple one.
You dare me, you say?
No, don't do it, don't do it. It's a trap, it's a trap.
Is that...
I'm
I
gonna get-
see something off in the distance that's not immediately... Oh, I'm done. Oh, I survived that fall.
I saw this bush and I was like, that looks dangerous, and then you disappeared into it. It's like, yup.
That bush is not a platform. I am in a predicament now. I see how I can get back, though. Okay. I just have to survive this next fall.
If you fall into water, it's safe. Also, I think
There's no water where I'm going.
I think I see a Mercer sphere, but I'm not sure. You might
That's
be...
what I was heading towards.
Actually, I don't know that it's the same one you were heading towards. It's kind of along the shore. Maybe that's just some bacon. It's like, how do I even describe it? Kind of below the waterfall. When you're looking at it, it's to the right. It's like right along the base of the shore.
God.
Like,
Oh, like the little baby water. Oh.
like the
that
big
waterfall,
waterfall, but
sure.
at the base of it and to
That's-
the right.
No, that is a beehive.
There's not a hole in
It's
the...
kind of on a rock.
No, it's in the wall of the cliff.
Is there any rock sticking out just below it though?
I mean, it's on ground level, so I don't know how a rock would stick
Okay,
out
then
below it.
No, mine's
But-
like just a little bit above ground level.
Do you see where I'm pointing my... Do you see this blueprint up on the...
Yeah, I see that.
So if you follow it, like... If you follow it in parallel along towards the waterfall, it's in that direction, right at the base.
So, we might actually be looking at the same thing. That might be the beehive.
I mean,
It's
I
like
can't really see it. That's the thing. Like, it looks
You
like a
can't
hole
really
in
see
the
it. I
ground.
think that's the beehive. It's just like a slight amount of rock just barely above shore level.
Maybe, but there is a cave entrance right next to it.
Okay.
Anyways, I do see the crash site here, which might be what
Okay,
you were
then yes,
headed
we are talking
towards.
about the same thing. I see the cave.
Gotcha. The beehive was too far away for me to see then.
True. Yeah, I see the crash site. I'm already down here, so I can go grab that crash site. Oh,
What's up?
nothing. You've got it covered.
Oh, the crash site. Zoop!
It is funny when you're just looking at something and you just see the blue appear.
This is what we...
I will instead go up.
The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Ooh, that's got you.
I'm up to 20 spitter remains. This thing needs 25 screws. Easy money. Oh, hey, buddy.
Fix-It engineers experimented with soft drives, but the prototypes
think I
all
was
went missing. They were later located in the toilets,
fuck?
being used as towels.
The engineers experimented with soft drives.
I believe they called them floppy disks.
They were later found in the toilets being used as towels.
I did find a Mercer sphere up here. Hell yeah.
Ah, that's good. I didn't find much in the way of, like, resources around this drop zone, though. Interesting.
Lame.
Lame is the better word for it, yes. I was gonna use interesting, but it's not. It's just bad.
You don't need to make it feel better.
Yeah.
It should know it's bad.
It has no feelings. It should, yeah. It's dumb and should feel bad. I love the mass deconstruct feature.
Oh yeah.
Just being able to build across and then like being able to deconstruct as you run back, and then just clicking it at the end and just.
Is that
Really? I can't make that jump. Okay.
This is
How
a
about-
risky jump.
How about this?
Oh no. That's
It was
awesome.
it was risky, but boy am I bad at math. It was a calculated risk. That's the joke.
Yeah.
I've made the joke. Alright, so there's poison up there and a slug that I'm not going to worry about.
We'll go get a yellow slug then. I'm probably good in this area. I see radioactive chargers that I don't want to deal with.
We've found our limit over here. You seem to be below me to some extent, yes? Oh no, you made it
Yeah.
back up. Hello. I'm in this middle rock over here.
Oh. I'm being assaulted, so I will find you
Yeah,
momentarily.
you do your thing. I'm gonna climb this rock and see. Is there anything at the top of this large
Oh,
pillar?
I'm pierced. That's my thing. I'm trying to run from these guys.
Quick, get your Fortnite skills. That didn't
I
work.
played Fortnite, and they were aware.
They were like, this guy's never built this fucking life.
I thought they were normal spitters, and they were not normal spitters.
They took issue with being called normal.
Yeah.
Checking out what's on top of this rock. You'll never guess what it was.
A slug?
Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. What is
Always
that?
bet
over
on nothing.
Oh yeah, there's some raw quartz up north that we're gonna be able to make use of. It's not too far off.
Sick.
North of our base, not north of where we are now.
Okay. Well, that's more convenient.
Ooh, what is this iron? There's a single... Oh, purity normal. I guess that's something. Oh, there is a pure ore. Hold on. Is that the same one you marked? No, it's not. Okay, let me mark that one. Boop. Right, at least I assume that booped correctly. Seems like it did.
And I am too accustomed to our fast travel methods.
Of zippy zooping.
This is a hell of a long hike otherwise.
Well, we'll go ahead and rush some tech here. Try to get done with as much of this as we can when we get back. And,
Is what the wire comes before the speed boots?
that's a good question. I want to say it's around the same time.
Okay.
You're talking about the jumpy doos or whatever?
Yeah.
I want to say they're around the same time. They might be different techs in tier 2. I don't think either of those is a tier 3 tech. Certainly not the grapple.
Yeah.
Oh. Timber. Oh wow, I lived. How am I gonna get home from here? Ooh. There's some rocks here where there is definitely a slug inside. Destructible rocks. Sometimes you can
Destructible
grab
by hand or by
like
grenade?
blow up rocks.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can cheese your way into being able to, like grab it through the wall, you know?
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know if you were gonna say cheat your way in, or in this case through.
It's like, I can definitely get to the point where I can reach it, but I can't maintain that. Ah, so I can't place in the way of any rocks that are meant to be destroyed. Oh, I can reach it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Nice.
Purple power slug.
Take those.
And then to get home, I'm going to simply ramp all the way down this cliff. Never mind, it ramped up the cliff for some reason. Despite the fact that I was facing down the cliff. Curious. And I'm ramping directly towards another, another slug. Heavily guarded by two of the world's finest normal hogs. Who are too dumb to realize that I'm taking it? Okay, well, I guess if I don't need to fight him, I won't. Did you manage to get your stuff back fine?
I have just exited the waterfall.
So you're getting
I'm
back.
close.
Okay. Let me know if you end up needing help, but I'm currently about half health and halfway home.
Yeah, then I will figure this out myself.
I see this is one of those funny build-a-factory games. Oh yes, absolutely. We are building a factory, specifically in the dunes of this godforsaken planet.
Filled with radioactive hogs. Who is currently in the way of my stuff.
Should get that checked out. What is this about? What is
My hog
this
is
about?
radioactive?
So, yes, correct. That's what I said. So this game is about, you're like an engineer working for a corporate overlord, and they just shot you onto this new planet to exploit the resources. That's really, there's nothing good about this. It's very dystopian. Holy shit, I did not realize how far we ran, but we really did run far, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Also, I might actually need some assistance because I was relying on some platforms that are now missing.
Yeah.
Let me see. Maybe I can try to sneak. Oh, yeah.
Did he see you?
Nah, I just fell down a layer. Maybe I can go. No, I can go this way. I lied. This is better. I should be good.
Yeah, it's kind of rough when you don't actually have any concrete because you died with all the concrete.
Yeah, that was the part I ran out and forgetting that I don't have the stuff to build the ramps needed.
Well, if you die again, you
I
won't,
will
you
have
won't forget a
learned my
second
lesson.
time. All right, let's see what we can do back at base. I'm certain we can at least get Logistics Mark II up and running now. We were gone long enough that there better be at least 1 trillion. Oh, whoops, I'm clicking the wrong way. What are you doing in here?
I'm back from the gym and back from, well, not back from back pain. Still got a little bit. I can't tell if it's a bad squat or I slept like an idiot, like in a weird position. I can't tell which.
When one sleeps like an idiot. By the way, say hi to stream.
Oh, hello.
We're playing some Satisfactory. Feel free to hang out though. We've only got a handful of people watching right now, so it's not a big deal. In fact, I don't think there's anyone watching over on YouTube. A few people stopped in just to see what it was, but
I shall fix that.
Wait,
Yes.
by making everyone leave both sites, or Banana is still here. We still got someone on Twitch.
Nice.
Banana.
Hey, it's Banana from earlier
600,000.
this morning.
Oh yeah.
Have you been acquainted with Brendan's chat?
For better or worse. You are my background noise while I draw more jokers. Oh, true. You are working on that mod pack. Let me know when it's done. You said you needed testers. I'll be sure to test it on stream. I will give you absolutely pinpoint accurate advice from someone who pretends they know things about Balatro.
Give it like a smoky score out of 10.
They're good dogs, Brent.
Milestone reached.
Milestone
Visit
reached.
would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient. Don't disappoint. Fix it.
Recreational use of belts. Yeah, if you want to watch the stream, do you want me to stream it on Discord, or do you want to pull it up on Twitch?
I just pulled it up on Twitch and I'm getting the glorious double feedback, and it's
All of the
I'm not
echoes.
used to how I sound still.
I tell you what, mute it on Twitch. Stay there though, and I'll go ahead and stream it on Discord. We plan 15 to 20 jokers, 1 seal, 1 edition, 1 deck, and 1 stake to release. Steak. For a first release. That's a pretty solid size pack, though. Also, I downloaded the mod manager, so hopefully tomorrow we can have lots of different mods. Unless I get paid, in which case we're playing 9 Kings.
9 Kings?
9 Kings is a
New
new
game, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a new roguelike that came out. It's like, what, $8-10, something like that. It's like,
I think so, yeah.
I don't really know how to. What's a good, like? Okay, so you imagine like those kind of games where you have like tiles where you can place buildings, and the buildings give like adjacency bonuses, or like you can put units on the tiles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that. And every time you place cards, it like starts a new battle. Like you can do one thing a year, and the enemy gets progressively stronger as you like increase your unit's strength, and there's a lot of synergies with like tile placement and such. Anyways, what was I doing? Building a space elevator, right?
For a second when you were saying if you got paid for it, I thought you meant like someone's gonna sponsor you to go play it.
Nah. No,
Not
if
bad.
I get
Raid
my
Shadow Legends.
if my money hits my account tomorrow from my other job that actually pays me. Granted, we are getting close on the
Affiliate
staring at
was
Jimbo's face for 10 minutes, thinking of what to do to him. What happens if you just turn him upside down? Is that a good idea?
Hit him with the 45-degree angle.
Yeah, hit it 45 degrees, call it askew, and then what does it actually do? I don't know.
Art. Perfect. I love it.
Oh, I see you're working on the space elevator.
Did you get your stuff back? That must be a yes.
I got my stuff back. I'm almost back, and I'm not leaving base until we have some better form of transportation.
Well, the space elevator's got this very nice spot, like, right here.
It's a good way to mark the base.
Boop.
Beautiful.
Draw the jokers, then think about what they do. Well, there you go. Just turn them 45 degrees left. Or right. Boom.
They have a skater Joker,
A
like Joker doing a kickflip.
Ooh. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like, as the reference art.
Mm-hmm.
That could be 8 related. It's skater, like SK8.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know my Balatro Jokers well enough to know what goes with 8, and if 8s need more Jokers or not.
8's got a pretty fucking lame Joker to go with it right now, and that's about it.
Oh, and there you go, Skater. Give it a decent Joker to
Project
go with it.
assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The
I know
space
like nothing
elevator
about
will now
Balatro. I just
automatically connect with the
joined to
Project
watch.
Assembly orbital platform. Project
Hey, but you're
assembly is
getting an
divided
idea
into
of what
phases.
you're
Each
gonna
phase
be a
requires
master by the
delivery of
time you actually
project
start
parts,
playing.
such as smart
Once you
plating
finally get it
for the
working
space
on your
elevator.
On the Vita.
Subsequent
PSP,
phases
On the
will
PS
use
Vita.
advanced
I still have no
resources
idea
with
what's
more advanced
going.
technologies
I
to construct,
can't even play
automate,
like
explore, and
basic poker
exploit.
or basic
It is
like
time
hand
to be
combinations or
honest.
anything.
This
Good
project
news.
So I
is
just
part of the
watch.
Save the Day
Yeah, good
program,
news.
the
Basic
largest humanity
poker ends
undertaking
very
in human
quickly when you
history,
start
destined to
Balatro.
save us all. Earth is in peril, and
Poker,
only
poker
Fix-It
ends where
pioneers
Balatro
offer hope for
begins.
survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
We need 50 smart platings for the next phase. What do we need for smart platings? I don't remember.
I'm sure it's advanced plates plus.
Parts. Yeah, smart plating definitely uses advanced plates. Smart plating uses advanced plate and rotor.
How many rotors? Like, did you find enough rotors?
Yes.
That's funny.
We just need to slap it into a
automation.
few assemblers.
Yeah. Sick.
Production. I've got a few. Yeah, let's do like,
This,
I don't know, 3 of these fuckers back here. They do
I'm
2 a
assuming you're
minute.
chill if I really quick do the resource sync bonus program.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Pretty cheap milestones, concrete wire, rods, and basic plates.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
just
the
need
right
some wire.
angle. Then we
A
go,
little more concrete.
boom. Boom. Very glitchy sometimes. There we go. Boom. 3 assemblers. And then we go, boom, power pole. I don't
There's the wire
think...
chest.
Yeah, space elevator doesn't need power. Ooh, we even got a free power line over there. We go smart plating. We go Control C, Control V, Control V. These things don't need more than a tier 1 belt.
It's funny that we just found enough rotors.
We found more than enough rotors, I think.
Fair.
And then we just like, I don't know. I've literally got enough on me right now. So,
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as AWESOME. Your awesome input allows Fix-It to
Your awesome
comprehend our
input.
amazing universe more clearly.
I love that the
In
awesome thing
appreciation of
just
this,
like if
we
you
have
don't want to
generously
deal with
set up an
numbers, it's
internal,
just
closed
dump off
economy with
extra
exclusive
into the
rewards
awesome
and
it's
thing.
currency.
the trash can. Yeah.
Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity
But I feel
to the
good about
awesome
throwing it
resource
out,
sink will grant
not just
Fix-It
wasted
coupons.
in efficiency.
These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome
It's
Shop
awesome.
for highly desirable
It's
items such as new
awesome.
foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts,
Let's
and more.
split
Next
this.
time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra
This
kilometer.
bitch does need to
Go
shut up
awesome.
a little bit, though. Just a little bit. 173468 is the number I want. Split, 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 recombine. 16 each. 17 each. 17 each. And yeah, that's about expected. Go ahead and start that back up. I'll add a little more power.
Okay. Where is the our power system?
Our power system is over here.
I just got an achievement for fixing a blown fuse.
Huh.
Doesn't
Yeah,
feel
so
right.
we got, like, that's not my first time, but alright. I like
So-
the idea that you have literally never fixed one.
Yeah, I have 88 hours in this game. You'd think I'd at least once flicked a fuse.
The idea that you just always left it to me for whatever reason.
It's like, yeah, that's not my problem. Brendan's got that figured out.
Alright, let's add a couple new biomass burners.
You just chainsawing for biomass right now.
Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah, I chainsawed for like 1 minute 2 sessions ago, and it was
Do
good.
it. Nice.
And put the old biomass murder back. Yeah, we're gonna pretend like that's lined up. Okay, so that went boom and boom and ka-chow.
So, for the first hard drive, alternate iron wire, 5 iron goes to 9 wire, or just 6 inventory slots,
Or a reroll, right?
or rescan.
I'm not necessarily against just 6 inventory slots. I don't love iron wire.
I would have said inventory slots, so chill with that.
Like, if you want to reroll, feel free. There might be a better one.
I'll make some inventory slots.
Alrighty, I will scan the next one.
Yeah, this game just hasn't registered that I've done any achievements.
Maybe there weren't achievements when we last played.
That fair?
And then
Have
I
you
got
noticed getting
then
a
I got
bunch of-
some of them because I was doing a
you
solo
did
run.
The solo run.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got like find first alternate recipe, which is kind of funny since I got an alternate recipe for 6 inventory slots.
My alternate recipe was not actually a recipe.
It was pockets.
What does it have in its pockets? Piece of gum. Alrighty. And in comes that thing. Now that we've got the extra power hooked up, go ahead and connect it to the thing there. There should be a free one to connect it to and everything.
Ooh, I have no cable.
Yikes. Couldn't be
I
me.
forget cable's the thing we need to hang on to and not wire. How embarrassing.
There we go. They're hooked up. And in approximately 8.5 minutes, we will be in phase 1, 2. Complete phase 1. We're in phase 2.
Nice.
And then hopefully we'll be able to zap things and slide around. In the meantime, we need to... I think we've gotten the ability to make modular frames and such now. So we might want to look at expanding our iron production.
Well, there was a pure iron
We can
in
do
the distance.
We can do rotors for rods and screws, and we can do modular frames for advanced plates and rods. I don't mind picking the pure and just doing those 2 things only from it.
Just do that entire chain of events
Yeah,
to get
just
those 2 items.
50-50 it. They both, I mean, we're going to use screws a lot. We already cut that step out of the process, which I think is going to cut down on the size a fair
Oh,
bit.
true, that makes it easier.
We could also just wait for the hard drive to finish real quick and just set up the smelting of the iron to start. So you said this is an iron pure that you marked?
Yeah, I marked a pure iron.
Okay, because I also marked a pure iron. So there are 2 out there. Obviously, we start with the close one. Do we have... Alright, before I go all the way out there and forget, I know that miners use portable miners, so let me make a couple of those.
True.
Or, and by...
Then maybe we like plan, we do the infrastructure for a Mark II on it. That way the second we get it, we just slap it onto a Mark II.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea either. Like just once we get Mark II miners, just
Yeah,
already
so
have
just
double
set up
smelt.
double what we need.
Maybe-
And once we get the Mark II, it's already set up.
Maybe we start by bringing out 2 shards.
Ooh, what?
2 shards, 2 of the
Heard.
overclockers.
Yeah. And then just we can replace it with the.
we replace with Mark II when it comes time.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be pretty good. Let me I'm gonna go ahead and build the wire out to it off rip.
Heard.
Are
Do you have the miners and stuff as well?
I have the miner since it's only 1, right?
For now, yeah. Yeah, you right. Let me just grab some random ass materials and start working
Okay,
on
I would
that.
really like to be able to jump up on this rock, but it seems that life has other plans. Very well, we will go around. Ooh, might be able to get up from this side. Yeah, there we go. Wire is too long from there, so we go bam. Where are we going? We are going sort of due west of me, slightly north.
Yeah, that's right.
Hut, 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 hut. Commands. Oh, he's figured it out. He's figured out how to use my commands.
Every time I see a command like that, it just brings me back to like source game custom servers.
Oh, hey, there's an enemy there.
I never played any of them, but I remember hanging out with my the guys, my old neighbors, when they would do the Gmod lobbies.
Gmod, CS:GO, TF2.
I played a little
Mainly
bit of
TF2.
Gmod. I never really got to play Gmod because I never actually had CS Source, which greatly limits what you can do in Gmod.
Yeah, if you don't have Counter-Strike source, then you're kind of done.
So
They had
that
some interesting ones. They had like Jurassic Park escape ones and stuff like that that were cool.
is that the pure right there?
Yes.
Ooh, that's not a helpful wire. That wire goes through the floor.
And it looks like this direction's relatively flat.
Let's do that. Oh, I haven't fuck, I've been meaning to... Nobody's ever used quote before. Nobody has ever used quote. I've been meaning to add random-ass meme quotes. I've got a command called quote that does like a quote of the day thing.
What?
Oh, that's cool.
Just because I thought it would be funny, I'd be like, there's a command on Twitch that's just like, if you do quote, it'll, like, I don't know, send a cool meme your way or something. But I never, nobody's ever used it, so I never bothered to actually put anything on it.
No.
So it's pretty dead.
It's so tragic.
What is this? Is this just a random piece of metal? Immersion ruined.
Looks like a handlebar.
I can't use it. Alright, we're going that way, you say. Boom.
Yeah, that looks good.
Alright, I'm guessing we want to actually put down some platforms for once.
See, that's too fancy for my taste.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put down some platforms.
Where's the am I blanking? Where's like the search function to look up recipes?
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you. There you go. That was a button I've been looking for a second.
Incredible list. Is it perhaps empty? Exactly as expected.
Yep. No, yeah. There's absolutely nothing there. spam read protection.
Some of those you're not going to be able to do unless you're a mod, and it tells you which ones those are.
Oh, there it is. Permissions.
Which is, you know, reasonable. I feel like it's reasonable that not anyone can be like, no more raids.
I don't know. I'd like to be able to disable raids at any point.
Oh yeah,
for no reason.
you saw Kent raided today again, right? Kent Ninja raided with like 26 people again today. That was cool.
Oh yes, okay. I think I caught a little bit after that because
let anyone
that's
make a
when
quote.
my boss
You should let
suddenly came in and was like,
Oh.
"Hey, we gotta work."
You should let anyone make a quote so it pulls the most random shit possible. Maybe with moderator approval first I can do that, but that's a great way for someone to kick in the door with the N-word and like just absolutely get me demolished by Twitch TOS.
I think that's a pretty good thing.
What, getting
To, like-
demolished by Twitch TOS?
Yeah, that's the one. You got it.
Almost ready to make money off of it, instantly gets account banned.
I have no idea how many I just placed, but it's a good number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
100,000.
9, 10, 11, 12. I placed 12. Is that a good number? I have no idea. How much does this mine when it's doubled up?
It's 240 when it's doubled.
Okay. So 240 when doubled means I need 16 of these? No, this is 30 per minute. I only need 8 still. Huge.
Well, guess we're putting a single power slot. Oh, and they're gone. And it's
You know, actually, you're not wrong. We could put 1 power slug, get it to 150. So we'll have 360 to work with, yeah?
sounds right.
Alrighty. Now the fun part. How do we get a belt that does 360? That's tier 4, isn't it?
Oh, true.
Should we knock it back down to 240? Just to
Yeah, 240.
stick with tier 3 belts. Alrighty, and then we go splitter, and we'll start at this end. God, I missed this part of building. The part where everything just very nicely snaps.
Oh, you were serious.
What?
I did not miss the. Oh, yeah. Your splitter system's very different from mine.
Do you do like logarithmic, like split into 2, split into 2, split into 2 sort of deal? Or are you the type that's like 3, 2, 1, 4? That looks good.
Yeah, the latter. Nothing I make looks good. We've established this.
Hey, you've made some decent looking stuff in the past. It's just sometimes you forgo that choice.
Well, it's like I've made impressive stuff in the past, like very large systems. It's just horrific how it all collides.
Shame on you, DJ. I expected more from you. No child labor. You're being helped by a grown adult.
That's everything against what I've been telling
Yeah,
you to.
true. He's got me there. He does have me there. This is a grown adult. Shame on me for not using child labor, eh?
The
You
cornerstone
take
of
that off?
YouTube growth.
It's one of the core tenets of Fiskit, right? Exploit.
I don't know why, but that made me think immediately about having the local wildlife power water wheels.
That is interesting.
Put them on giant treadmills.
Okay, this is probably going to kill our power again immediately. Our max consumption does go above our abilities currently, so maybe
Just turn it on and off really
we
fast.
just
Problem solved.
don't touch these. Oh, you know what? Phase 1 is done.
You're probably right.
You want to go launch it, Austin? Never mind, he's currently AFK. Anyways, how long till space elevator? What, that one? You missed the important part.
Oh, whoa, you can dismantle 50 things at once. When you dismantle something, do you get a full refund or a partial refund?
Yes, sir. Full refund.
That's crazy.
I am going to have to pause here and make a Wawa run.
A Wawa run.
Yeah.
Wawa run.
What are you gonna get?
Well, we got Wawa. At least Natalie some ice cream. Beyond that, I'm not sure.
Would you like to
might get
watch
some
this bitch
monsters.
fire real quick?
Oh hell yeah! Wait, let me get to a hill. Let me get to a hill.
I've been requested to turn friendly fire on and do a little trolling, but I'm not going to because I'm better than that. Are you on a hill?
Fire the bitch.
Ceiling. Ceiling in progress. It looks like one of those tubes that used to be at banks in the early 2000s. You know what I'm talking about? The drive-through banks?
You can still use those tubes, right?
Welcome to the
I haven't
Project
seen one in
Assembly Pioneer
ages.
Progress
I'd like to buy one of those little containers. They're so cool. I don't know what I'd use it for. Is the only problem.
Is now ready for delivery.
Okay, I know how this
On
works.
delivery, phase 1 will be complete.
You can do like a laundry system through the house. Instead of having laundry sheets, you just have the little vacuum
The
tubes.
technologies of tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the
Imagine being a
home.
kid and
Auto
wanting a
sort.
snack, and your mom's like, "Okay, bet," and then just vacuum tube system.
New project will continue.
Vacuum tubes, you apples.
Fire! As it exits the atmosphere. And then
Phase 1
whatever we're
process
building
assembly
up there is
completed.
slowly
This is
being
only
built.
the beginning of
What
project
the heck?
assembly.
How does
The
it get
first
so much
step
progress out of that little thing?
You have performed
We made
activities
50
so far.
plates, and it
Reminder,
makes.
not only
I
is
would
this
assume
system
that the
capable
smart
of
plating
incredible
was
radius.
part of
including
what they're
kittens
doing
and
up there.
puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the
It is
work to fix it.
statistically
It is
likely
time
that
to
you
start the work on phase
appreciate
2 of
kittens and
Project
or
Assembly.
puppies. That's some
speaking
psychological
my language.
manipulation if ever I've seen it. Alright, complete phase 2. Instead of 50 plates, we need 1,000 plates, 1,000 of whatever that is, and 1,000 of whatever that is. Alright, will you be back, Austin?
I'll be back on, yeah.
Okay, word. Alright.
I mean, continue doing your shit, but
Yeah,
I
for
will
sure.
be back at some point.
for sure. Enhanced asset security, we'll go for that.
Get the good ice cream. I don't know what they have at Wawa's, but get the good one.
Also, now that I'm looking at my achievements, I have pet the flying manatee. So like,
Yes, good.
Hmm.
Can you
I've
build on the flying
definitely
manatee?
gotten achievements
Maybe-
in this game before.
Maybe they added achievements after a certain point. And it didn't count because we had already done it on that run.
Yeah. Or the funny answer is just, I really
was all a
didn't feel like
hallucination.
dealing with it.
He just never turned the power back.
I was always the breaker, never the solver.
The other hard drive. We've got
Oh, true.
fine concrete, which uses silica plus limestone to make concrete
Here we go.
at a much
Just a second.
better rate. Oh, you already dipped,
Alright,
so you can
seen it.
watch me on stream.
I can
Nice.
watch it now.
All right, so we got silica plus limestone is concrete, right? And then we've got iron plates 10 plus 20 wire makes 3 reinforced plates. So we're adding copper to the process rather than using, what is that, 9 iron plus 3 more. So instead of 12 iron making a plate, it is
That is
Uh,
horrific plate per minute,
15?
though.
It's better than the original. Uh,
How much is the original?
5.
Well, it's better, but it's
Not by much.
obnoxious.
Yeah. It looks like the main value is that we're getting a plate for 5 iron and that's like 3.3 copper. 5 iron, 3.3 copper makes a plate instead of 12 iron making a plate.
That is nice.
Or we
We
reroll.
do
Just
have quite a
this.
bit more iron right now, though.
This
If
is
we
true.
have,
This is true.
I mean, I also I'm not exactly sold on fine concrete either. It could be good to do the plates because eventually we'll get more of everything.
Or
Like the plates definitely
rescan.
seem like the better of those two.
Rescan is instant. It doesn't need to go another 10 minutes.
True.
I'm clicking it.
I will. Yeah, click it.
Copper rotor. Instead of 5, 11 and some change iron, it is
The sheets are
that
pretty
is
cheap.
13 per 3, so it's 4 iron instead of 11 and 4 copper. 4 copper, 4 iron instead of 11 iron.
What about those plates? That plate
Those
recipe looks
those are
interesting.
more expensive, I think. They're ever so
But
marginally more expensive at cracked ass rates.
yeah,
This is a space saver.
I'm kind of a fan of
Yeah,
that.
I don't mind this. It's not that much more iron. It's like
2
1 x.
screws extra per 3 plates.
It's well, no, it's 14 extra per 3 plates,
Oh,
so
Jesus, no,
4 per plate.
that's mental.
It's like 1 extra iron ingot per plate for 3 times the rate.
Yeah,
I kind of dig it.
yeah, I like that. Let's go with that one.
All right, and when you come back, there will be a trillion tons of coal everywhere. No, probably not. But something like that. Go do your thing.
Will do. All right, peace.
See you in a bit. So what's
Oh,
up
there
with
he
you, Tim?
goes. Nothing much. Just finished up dinner, and I hate to leave you, but I might go
He's
scream at the
leaving me
mic like a
too.
crazy person to get.
Why you yelling at the mic?
I need to get back. I need to get actual practice in. Otherwise, it's just, you know, bad acting.
Otherwise, I'm just bad.
Yeah.
my,
Otherwise, it's
my
just bad.
my daily practice is every time I get on stream.
Yeah, man.
Even
That's
though I'm
better than
not
my kind of practice.
even though I'm not really doing
Uh,
character voices or anything.
I just work my boring corporate job all day. Yeah.
Blech.
But cool thing is work from home and then
Talk to yourself.
yeah, like a crazy person. No, I get to work from home and hold on,
And
I'm also playing a card game. And
what card game are you playing that's not Balatro? Are you cheating on
I'm-
Balatro?
I'm cheating on my wife Balatro, Miss Balatro. I lunch break. Yeah, I should probably actually use my lunch break to just practice VO because it's like
Crazy? I was crazy once. Because it's like,
well, I'm definitely not going to share the name of my company on stream.
Yeah.
But they're very strict about they want a 9-hour workday, so it's like you work 9 to 6, or you could work through your lunch break. But here's the thing that I'll say: what if I finish my work early and then me get to go do whatever I want?
that is
That's
the life, isn't it?
That's the dream. That's the hope.
Ooh, another
'Cause,
170.
It's exhausting.
We're gonna get some coal power, coal power, coal power. We're gonna get some coal power. Doody doo da da. Well, I hope that your voice acting goes well. I would join you if I weren't already doing this, and also I have people.
Predisposed. Yeah.
Milestone reached.
Although, to be
Power
honest, there's not a lot
production
of
can now be
people
fully automated by burning
watching right
coal,
now. I do
which
have
has
a
been
couple
added
people
to the
though.
resource scanner.
So I'm
It's
going to
bananas.
Water is
continue.
also
60,
necessary to run a
600,000.
600,000. You gotta get the
generator
right
and will require
order
a
of
network
magnitude.
pipelines to be transported from a water source.
I
To
remember him
assist
from
with
this
locating and
morning.
identifying
Where-
water, Fixit has compiled this guide.
Where was that coal?
Water is
I
a
remember
somewhat
seeing some
reflective
coal
liquid,
around,
and
but
it
I
may
didn't
have
mark
thick
it like an idiot.
vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
I like it. That works with me.
I mean, she's right. So it's probably over here because this is where I reached.
Well, I think it's time for me to jump out. So I'm gonna leave you here on your solo expedition while
Alrighty.
I do random voiceovers for like an hour before I go to bed and enjoy 6 a.m. gym time.
Word.
Okay, see ya.
Peace. I'm gonna go stop my stream over on Discord since there ain't nobody watching. Do. Alright, and I must find the coal. Why am I doing it this way? I can just scan for it. You down there? You're down there. It sure would be cool if this coal were close to water, haha. That would be awfully nifty. That's a power slug, that's not water. Why do I feel like there's gonna be spiders in here? You leaving a whole power slug unguarded? I'll take it, but not supposed to leave those just laying around, guys. Someone might come by and steal it from you. I like coal, but I like coal that's near water more. That's normal. This is normal. And this is normal. Not bad. But no water. I don't know why even put a rock around this if I can just grab it through the wall like that. Okay, so there was coal way up here as well, right? Like over here somewhere? Yeah, like over here. Ooh, it's pure. There's at least some pure in there as well, and it looks like there's water here as well, so perhaps I can make use of that. I do need to get power lines all the way down here, though. It's gonna hurt. Never mind, it didn't. Drawing a Joker on a skateboard, doing a trick is harder than you thought? That makes sense. That looks like it's already got 4 out of 4. That's where I'm going. 500 meters. Taking a whole ass expedition out here. Guys, can you just ignore me? Okay, of course, like. Yes, run, you little shit. That punch you in the butt. Ooh, another cave. I don't really like this place, though. If I'm being perfectly honest. It gives me, like, heebie-jeebies, kind of. Maybe I should do the power lines across the top? What are you doing here, buddy? Juked. Hey guys. Lovely weather we're having. Don't worry, here, I'll build you a little ramp. Missing materials! Fuck me, I'm out of concrete. Ugh. Gotta go back now. If I can get the zipline thing, I'm actually gonna do that before I head out and get the coal, because that is so much faster as far as travel goes. Even if I have to jump around from line to line. Hopefully it's not locked behind the power poles and it's behind something else that's easier to get to. Oh yeah, we have Logistics Mark II. Hold on. Yeah, a whole bunch of concrete going. Oh dear, we're almost out of power, aren't we? Okay. Let's do cutting down some trees. Hello, bird. What? When did I run out of power? Annoying. Now we gotta run all the way back. I must have gotten rid of all of my, solid biofuel. There we go. Now we go back out there. Unfortunately, the chainsaw can't run on leaves and wood. It's a lot of wood. Oh. Oh, hehe, you missed, idiot. But what were you guarding out here? You just hanging out? You the Lorax? What was that about? Nah, we can do better than that. One more, and then that should be good. Hopefully that'll be enough resources for a long time. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Toss all the leaves in that one. Toss all the wood in that one. And we'll do that just in case, because the leaves are going to run out before the wood does, most likely. Alright, and we need... That's the Xenobasher. No, the zipline thing doesn't show up until tier 3. Unless it's already an option and I just missed it. No. I want the zipline majig though. Wait, maybe it's a MAM thing. Might be a research thing for Caterium. Possibly. Let's get out all these things that I haven't really researched anything on yet.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Alrighty.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for.
We have no use for
Instead,
fertilizers,
this
alright.
element enables access to more volatile obstacle
Got
clearing and
explosives.
pioneer defending tools. The mycelial networks of these fungi possess
don't
unusually
need any of
resilient
that.
hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar
Oh, we had the
medicinal and
bacon
pest
as well.
control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Where is nutrients? There we go. Cool.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further
That's good.
research is available.
Can we make a little itty bitty organization? Yeah, personal storage box. That's what I need. Slap one of these. Oh, can't slap it there. So there. Just some extra storage where we could put some of this special stuff, like those, and maybe the raw minerals. No, the raw minerals can all stay in here. It's the special, like, building materials I want to take out and store over here. Like so. And put the leaves in here. Alrighty. I've got plenty of cable. What do I need to build? I guess for the time being, let's go enhanced asset security. And what do I need for, say, a water extractor? Okay, those needs copper sheets, which I do not have access to yet. Well, I do, but haven't automated them by any means. And coal-powered generators. Alright. So we're not going to be able to actually build the coal, but it would be nice to actually go out there and scout it and pull a wire out there so that when we do decide to do it, it'll be easy enough. And then also I would like to scan for any deuterium that might be around, because I'm very interested in potential gold applications. That is not a nice place to have put that. That's an even worse place to have put it. That's possibly doable. Let's go ahead and mark this one first and foremost. Boop. Leave me alone, dude. Not trying to fight y'all. I know you don't care, but... Well, actually, no, they did care. Alrighty, let's go. Player's in the way. No, I'm not. Alright. Oh. Those guys are bigger than I remember. I really didn't sign up for all this. Stab him in the butt. Stab him in the butt. I think I'm redrawing Jimbo from scratch. You guys gonna charge me? Come on. Fight me.
Play.
I'm gonna cheese you. I'll shoot you if you don't. I'll come back here with a gun. One down. Who's next? Step up, bro. Step up. You want some? You can use hack as a reference. True, true. Oh, that's the dead one.
Harmonize with us.
I would love to harmonize with you, you creepy Mercer sphere thing, but... Two down. It's just you, buddy.
This.
Come on. Charge me, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? Guard.
Be appropriate.
Damn, bro has 0 chill. He was only doing 1 hit of damage per, and now he's doing 2.5? That was kind of sudden. Good news, not hard to get back out there because I left all my building materials. I think I might fight these 2 little dudes on the way as well, since they're kind of been in the way on the way out there. What's up, nerds? -1. -2. Takes forever to heal in this game, man. Of course, there's the healing items, but I don't really have those yet. I was trying to jump back up on this thing, but it wasn't really letting me before. There we go. Hey, buddy.
Listen to the rhythm.
I know the second I jump down, he's gonna come at me, so... You dumbass. Oh man, Broger's got his ankles broke hard. Oh, just one of you nerds. Let me check real quick. Where am I? Nope. Caterium's what I want. Nope, never mind. Caterium's not what I want. I wanted coal. I forgot what I wanted. Oh, I thought that was a uranium rock for a sec. I was like, ah, fuck. It's just sulfur, guys. False alarm. That's coal, alright. That's a yellow power slug as well. Ooh, a spitter as well. I hate when they combine the bugs with the spitter. Or whatever else. It's a big bug, too. Sneaking around on the beach. Rather tense, because if I stand up right now, I'm going to get murdered.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
There we go. Just avoid the spitter for long enough. And then we shall take him on in single combat after we have eliminated his friends. On guard. I win. Okay. We've got our 1, 2... Is there more than 2 here? Or are there more than 2 here? It's just 2 pures. But, importantly, it's also right by the water here. Right. Let's explore the shore here while we're at it, and then we'll head out. I see, I think, a Mercer sphere out there in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure there's more than one of those bug spawner thingies around, but... Ooh, can I not reach that? Why the fuck not? Oh, hey, buddy. You missed. I missed. And then you missed again. So I actually need explosives to get into these things? Interesting. I kind of thought I'd be able to, like, slide in or something, you know what I mean? What? No. Can I build into them? Cheese is my middle name after all. I would like to be able to cheese this as well. Don't ask me why cheese is my middle name. Well, I'll just have to remember that's there. As I frolic along the shoreline here. More beehives, eh? So this is a beehive-laden area. What are those things supposed to be? Wait, when was that sent? That sounds like it was sent a second ago. Oh, damn, that was sent a second ago. How did I not hear that? You might have been seeing hogs if it was 10 minutes ago. The ones that kicked my ass. Sure I'll be able to get back up, but just to be safe.
Look through the window and witness a threat. Look through the window.
Yoink.
Researcher.
Alrighty. I see what might be a cave way out. Go ahead and take that out. See, hopefully, no spiders, if we're lucky. Definitely gonna go ahead and gold this grab. This grab gold. And hopefully, I'm out the other side relatively unscathed. Relatively spider-free. Oh, well. There's spiders, at least. Wait, nope, not spiders. Just very large spitter. Gotta go, bro. How's it going?
Imagine spiders.
What if spiders?
What is it? Spitting spiders, apparently.
Ooh, okay. Who wins that duel? You do, I think, so... Got a blast. He had my number for a second there. I shall get him back. Come on, spit. Oh, you missed. I win. Alright, I just spent a decent amount of time building a big long wire out to, Timbuktu. And we have coal out there.
Perfect.
And we have coal power researched. The issue is the part where we have to craft shitloads of rotors and frames.
So that's the next project.
Yeah, it does seem to be that. Wait.
Although I guess we can also automate it because we're out of the power for that.
Yeah, I mean, we could potentially automate parts of it.
another whole, build all of it and then only wire half of it or something like
Yeah,
that.
basically.
Okay.
That might be a lethal fall. We'll find out. Nope.
Well, I'm told rotors are just a bunch of rods, so
If you
we'll
would
go work
like,
on that.
yeah, rotors are indeed just a bunch of rods. It's rods and screws, but screws are just iron, so you don't even have to make the rods.
Oh, screws are just iron. I thought screws were just rods. Heard.
Screws are just rods, but we got the alternate for screws are just iron.
You right. And what is a screw but a threaded rod?
What is a screw but a rod that we cut a little bit? I'll have you know, that I only died one time on my trek. What's
This
up?
is an infuriatingly simple way you've got the splitters going.
Like you just didn't see it before.
Because for me, I would have done like one splitter by it, and then like put two off, and then two off. Make a little, or I guess logarithmic tree of it.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you meant. All right.
But it works quite well.
Here's foundation.
Oh, if you want a completely different side project, we could go get Caterium, because I remembered that the grappling line is behind Caterium research.
Ooh. So we just need to like find Caterium in the wild.
Yeah, I have
Research
scanned for
completed.
it.
Caterium ingot recipe
There's
unlocked.
one.
New
I mean, it's
Caterium
not
research
particularly
available.
close, but it is at least pure. I have it marked on the map over to the east, kind of
Well,
down in a pit.
This is your Minecraft server. I'll defer to your preference.
This is my Minecraft server. I mean, given that the alternatives are fucking out in the sticks, I mean, I think. I think it would be good to get the automation for, or at least like partial automation for the frame, because like once we have that automation set up, the Caterium's much simpler, and it'll.
And you
produce
want to do
results
half and
quicker.
half. Making sure before I start working on this.
We've got 240 iron coming in.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, it'll be 240 eventually.
And which alternative did we take? We took the reinforced plate alternative, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And that's used in both of them? No, just modular frames, not rotors.
And that's the one that's like copper for. No, it's only iron, just more.
It's more iron, much faster.
Yeah.
And then rotors. Okay. Rotors are weird because it's technically not an even number of screws. If you want to make them in groups of 4, let's see, how much would 4 rotor makers use? It would use 100 screws and 20 rods, and 100 screws is another 25 rods, or 25 iron rather, so that's 45 iron.
It is really nice that screws get made at 50 a minute. Because that's the rate that the...
we have the better one. Yeah. That makes for a very nice combination.
Yeah.
So one screw maker uses how much iron per minute?
One screw maker. Let me go back there. 5 to 20 makes 50 a minute. So what it uses 12.5 per minute.
That sounds right. Yeah, 12.5 iron a minute.
And it comes out at 30 per minute base, so...
That 12.5... And 2 screw makers go into 1 rotor maker exactly. Because rotors use 100 a minute. So 25 iron a minute for the screws. And this is for one rotor assembler, 25 iron a minute, and for the screws, and 20 rods is exactly 20 iron. So it uses exactly 45 for one crafter. So I guess we could do 2 crafters, do 90, and then the other 150 can go into modular frames, because I think we use modular frames a bit more anyways.
Yeah, rotors I don't remember needing nearly as much. I don't know if that's because we just made a bunch of rotors fast, but I'm pretty sure rotors were less
I think it was the other one. I think it was just we didn't use them as much.
Yeah.
So with 150 for modular frames, you've got the rotor now. You've got the numbers on the rotors. 20.
Yeah, you said I'm only using 40. No, I'm using 90 to go to.
You're using 90, which should be 4 screw makers for 2 rotor makers. And then for the rods, it's a total of 40 a minute, which is 3. So 3 rods, 4 screws, 2 rotors. Make sense?
I apologize. I was turning things on just for the rotors real quick.
3 rods, 4 screws, 2 rotors.
3 rods, 2 screws.
3, 4, 2. That is all that you need. Three assemblers plus 4, so 7 assemblers and 2 of whatever the bigger one is, or sorry, 7 constructors and 2 assemblers. And then I'm gonna do the modular frame math because it's a little bit more annoying.
You remember the quick command for the checklist?
Ooh. No. There was a button for it, I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a click to add to to-do list when you're searching it. That might be what you're thinking of, because I don't know if there was a button for it.
That might be it.
Um,
I think that's it.
and then for modular frames, I've got 150 to work with, so how many do I need? This makes 2 per minute. Ugh. It uses 24 rods, which is 24 iron, and it uses 3 reinforced, or a total of 6 reinforced plates, and we said that we need, for 6 reinforced plates, we need only 6 per minute. Oh, yeah. Let's not think too much about how many of those we need. The question is how many raw resources we need to make. Oh, it also makes it in pairs. I'm glad I caught that, or else I would have just accidentally doubled everything. Yeah, okay. It only uses 12 rods and 3 plates. And the 3 plates is 50 screws and 18 normal plates. 18 normal plates being, of course, 27 ingots. It's 3 to 2. 27 ingots and another 12 and a half ingots in screws. That's not fun numbers. That's 39 and a half plus another 12. 51.5. Tell you what, we're gonna go with 3. Because that's 154.5, and we got 150, and that's what we're gonna work with. We're making 3.
Much easier.
So 3 of those. Rods are 15 a minute, it only uses 12, so we need 3 of those as well. Because I don't feel like overclocking, for sure. And this makes 15 a minute, and we only need 9. Wait. Yeah, we only need 9. We only need 1 crafter of those. In fact, what I should probably do is not use the bolted iron plates on this one because we don't actually need that many plates.
True.
So I could just slightly overclock one normal reinforced iron plate maker and save the resources so that it's actually like, you know, we can actually make the full 6 instead of 5.85 or whatever. Yeah, so let's get one of those, and how many advanced plates am I gonna need? Well, if I only need... Sorry, I've forgotten the exact numbers. I only need 3 iron rod crafters and 1 reinforced plate assembler, so 4 total assemblers, 3 crafters, plus we make 50 a minute in screws, so 2 screw makers, and I need 30 plates, so 2 plate makers as well. 2 plate makers, 2 screw makers, 3 rod makers, so 7 of those things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I think that's it. And I have all of that stuff on my person. The only thing I might want to go grab real quick is any reinforced plates that might be around, so that I might be able to do some tier 2 belts, even though I don't even think I really need them. Maybe for screws. You might need to be careful with screw output for your thing. I don't know.
Oh.
Because screws are just, like, there's a lot of them. I don't know how many you're making per minute. It's just a thought that I had while I was looking at my numbers. And then after we finish this, we can go do Caterium. Rocking around. Walking around. Oh, we've actually had a little bit of YouTube viewership. It was dead in the water for a little while there. Huh. As expected. I did sign up for that. Are you crafting on that side?
Yeah, I'll take this side.
Let's see if we can successfully cram all this shit into one. So you're using 90, which means you're using exactly 3 of those smelters. That's another nice little tidbit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, my constructors will go... Might as well line them up, right? Boom, constructed. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3. Am I encroaching if I put a 4th one here?
Nah, you good. I already built right all I need.
Right, I need cast screws. Cast screws. I need iron plates. Iron plates. Those are most of what I need. Okay, the next question I have for myself is how much iron into the rods? We need 36, a little more than 1 smelter's worth. Okay. What I could do instead, though, I think, is I could combine 4 of these onto a tier 2 belt. Right, like this. I think that's lined up. Hopefully that's lined up. It is. It. The real issue with those, not having those jumpy majigs is you can't jump up on top of your mergers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to being able to jump that high. You're using those 3. I'm using these 4. Well, 5, but...
Maybe I would be bringing it down to the cheaper recipe. These are only making 20 plates a minute. I think one of these would want 90.
Sorry?
I was just looking because I initially did the like 3, 4, and 2, but the assemblers want 90 plates a minute. These are
90
crafted
plates a
20.
minute for the read. Oh, this is for read.
You
Wait,
bring
why are
down
you
the other
making?
recipe.
Wait, why are you making plates?
The oven. Did you want?
No issue, no issue. All right, just checking in.
Up an oven there?
Yeah, okay. What'd you do there? What you
Smoothie.
what you got there? A smoothie. Why can I not? There we
I
go.
was looking at it like, why the fuck do these numbers not work?
Oh, not Mark II belt. That's not what I'm here for. So we connect everything with tier 1 belts, and then we consider the throughput and what actually needs to be on tier 1 versus tier 2. Pretty sure this needs to be tier 2. That's 1, 2, yeah, so from here on it's tier 2s. Through here it's tier 2. And for the sake of it, I'll make that tier 2, even though I'm pretty sure it doesn't need to be. In fact, I'll keep it at tier 2. And then we re-merge over here. And we needed a little less than 60 rods. I think we only needed, like, 36. Okay. We hook up some power poles for this chunk of it. Okay, that's the side that has 3 slots, so I'm gonna go here. Max consumption is still under capacity, but that's because only this part has actually been hooked up. So we're now crafting at hyperspeed here. This is plates and screws. And plates and screws go into advanced plates, of which I need 2 assemblers. That might require a bit of up and down work. That's what she said. Boom. But we got 100 screws per I guess each of these uses... Oh, you know what? I only needed 1 assembler. Only needed 1 assembler. Let me do We do this one as the one assembler, though. How do I edit the to-do list? There it is. Bump it back up to 3 assemblers there. And I want you to make reinforced iron plates, and I want you to be overclocked. I mean, I'll overclock you to 150, even though you don't need to be there. You'll backlog eventually, since this is pretty self-contained. Actually, I know exactly what you need to be overclocked to. You need to be at exactly 6 a minute. So 120%. There we go. 72 screws per minute. Very casual number. There we go. Encroaching on your mother. You still need 36 iron plates, though. Okay. Shuck it, Trebek. Alright. Let's go there. This comes over here. Nope, not like that. We need 3 constructors of... Oh, was I almost in the way there?
I think I've got that fine.
I'm not gonna ask what's going on over there.
Don't ask. It's science.
Science rules. Bill.
This is pretty horrific, isn't this?
I don't know. Let me come look. The choice to go up and then back down is certainly one of them.
Alright, but from here on out, we're good now.
Why did we do things this way?
So there was a reason.
Okay.
Let me do this so I can figure out what that reason was. Alright. So let me see. I merged them all together in this one, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So I had this here.
Mm.
And I wanted to start my splitter stack here and just do the same system you had going that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I could not connect this to this.
So you could have done the same splitter system, but for mergers on that side.
I mean, probably, yeah. That sounds right.
Probably, yeah.
But here we are.
But we here now. You'll know for next time.
We're going up and down.
We going up and down. That's what she said.
This is my specialty.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
I'm Italian.
I am the Italian constructor. Oh god. Here we go. And we get more spaghetti. We put this one.
I mean, I already saw the up the cliff. Like I can't blame you for that one. Looks like we're going up the hill.
We're going up now. That's what we do.
Eye on the rod. I don't suppose underclocking actually saves any power, though, does it? I don't think it does. there's the 6 a minute we need there. We need 72 a minute here. So we got a 50 and we've got a fucking 22. Underclocking doesn't save any power? There's no way that's right. Okay, that's better. It does save power, actually. At least I think it does. Yeah, because I'm at over 40% and I'm using less than 40% power. Huh. Nice. That's 22 and 50 is 72. And we need 36 plates and we're making 40, I believe. So let's take this down to 16. Now we're at 36 plates. All right. Now we need to power all of this, which is going to be here and here. As we ziggy-zaggy back and forth. And then for my final trick, slap down 3 assemblers at the end down here. Ooh, right on the money too. Let's go ahead and get him as close to the end as possible. Alright, we are now well over max consumption ability.
And that's before I even connected any of mine.
Yup.
'Cause mine's ready to go and ready to connect, but you want me to just connect like one in... I guess there's not really a convenient number to turn on for these. Just like one of each, see what gets made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
I'll go for now.
I'll just do one of my outputs. Let's go splitter here. Splitter here. Splitter here. And this will be all the rods. Oh wow.
power's
Doesn't
coming from
get any
there.
nicer than that, does it? Didn't even mean to do that. Sometimes it just works, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta make it work. We use the third dimension for that.
.3D. I too am using 3D for my project.
Yours is probably more intentional.
I mean, it's certainly intentional, yeah.
Alright. Like you said, I just connected one of my outputs.
Sorry? Oh, you just...
I
connected
was
one.
doing what you said you were doing. I only set up one of my outputs.
Oh, you know what? I needed to go the other way with this. Yeah, hopefully mine will be backlogged soon anyways. And then it won't actually be contributing against. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It'll shut the machine down for a bit.
We have our power solved.
That is rotors and frames. You got plates done elsewhere, so we're good for a bit.
And rotors and frames are what we... Oh, you know what else we're going to need in the near future to lesser extent is copper sheets.
Yeah, for all the pipe work.
Yep.
I remember copper sheets being an easy one. In general, I just haven't done much work on the iron tree. Typically, I would do all the copper stuff and you would do all the iron stuff.
Oh yeah, that is true. Where's all of our iron, though? Oh, you know what? We never hooked up tier 2 belts. And there it goes.
Oh, speaking of there it goes.
Oh, that is the there it goes I was referring to.
Wow, I thought you meant there it goes for the belt.
Alrighty.
Can we just change it back to a tier 1 belt for now?
The tier 2 belt isn't what caused it.
Well, I figured it was just feeding enough machines that caused it.
I hadn't actually changed it when the power blew.
Oh,
I was in the process of changing it when it happened.
Got it. I thought I watched it like happen like on cue. as you
Real
changed
time,
it.
yeah. Boom, on site.
That makes more sense.
Alrighty, what do we do about this? Do we just disconnect the
Another
whole
two
thing for a second?
biomass burners for now.
Yeah,
Right now I got a grand total of 1 rotor out of my project.
I doubt I even got a square.
I think
cube.
you had it set up for a bit longer.
I hadn't connected the outputs
No.
until the end.
There are the parts in your machine to make the modular frame.
Excellent. That's probably what broke it in the first place.
The second this thing kicked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want more burners. Where do I put them?
Above.
Above.
Whatever the issue is, just go up.
You're not wrong. I mean, I can't say it'll look very good, so I'm probably gonna do it a different way, but unfortunately it won't look very good for me because I already built it not on foundations.
True.
Splitter there. That's the wrong way. Splitter there.
I'm impressed you managed to find this much biomass in the middle of fucking nowhere.
There's an oasis just over there.
Ah, heard. I was picturing you just like cutting up these old bush plants. Like,
No,
that
I
part of it is
actually
heard.
walked out while you were away because I noticed that we were pretty much out, and I chopped down wood for like 2 minutes. Like,
There's the trees over there. That makes sense.
all right, make sure we can get a good amount through. Slap this down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. An extra 2 biomass burners. That will hopefully allow
see
us
if it's
to
enough.
operate. Please? Our max consumption is just barely below capacity.
Those lines are touching.
Just barely.
There is not a pixel between them.
Just a teeny tiny little schmidgen.
We take those.
I like the name of this tech that we're currently researching.
Enhanced asset security.
Yeah, weapons.
Hey, I mean, we are the assets. That's about the nicest thing they'll call us.
I don't know if we are... I think it's us defending the assets.
But see, then we would be the security. We're not researching ourselves.
We're researching tools for us to use.
Fair.
How is... Oh, you know what else I can do? I can increase the conveyor belt Mark II that has the screws. So now we can actually output all of the screws. And start backlogging on them instead of stagnating. How are our advanced plates? I'll leave 100 in there. Alright, so that means we're cooking out there, right?
Should be, yeah. Are you getting all the stuff for the milestone right now?
I can.
I mean, I could do it too. I just didn't know when you said you left 100 if you were talking about 100 for that or not.
No, I left 100 just so that you had 100 if you ever needed 100.
Well, my 100 will go towards enhanced asset security.
Alright, I will provide the rods since I am currently carrying around several hundred rods.
You know what? There, I'll take the 4. Those are my personal 4.
You've got
Advanced iron
4
plates.
plates. Huge.
Count them. 4.
Do you have the wire? If not, I'm right here.
I do not. Not notes wire.
I push the button.
Milestone reached. The Xeno
Alright.
Basher is a direct
Oh yeah,
upgrade from the Xeno
tractors.
Zapper. In the words of
Is
the
that what's
engineer
next?
that first developed this tool,
I mean, unless you want to do
Tractor.
steel. Looks like tractors is
Oh.
it.
Basher straight up
Tractors.
smashed stuff while also electrocuting them.
Yeah, because we need steel before we can do the blueprint stuff. Yeah,
Aggressive
all
fauna
the
and
next
tested
stuff
thoroughly.
requires steel. So,
Xeno Basher
Sacrifice
needs
for
2
Xeno
Xeno
research will not be
Zappers and
forgotten,
5
whoever they
modular
were.
frames. Alright, I'll craft myself an extra Xeno Zapper and go see how many frames we have. And we also have a
True.
3rd inventory slot, which I will be using for these 2 medicinal inhalers that I found.
you just found some inhalers?
Yeah, I didn't know they could spawn, but I found them as like a drop near one of those like
Crash
pods.
sites?
Yeah, crash sites.
Huh. Neat. Do
And once we get a Xeno Zapper, do you want to go peeking around for some more crash sites? Is
Yeah.
the last thing to do?
yeah, sounds good. Get a couple Xeno Zappers, give it some time to build up the rotors and the frames.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do do do. We've got 6. Why are we not making?
And we need 5 per.
Why are we not making like hella reinforced plates? Oh, because we're not making very many plates. Why are we not making very many plates? Probably just because we haven't backlogged yet. Oh, you know what? We aren't going to make very many plates in part because even a tier 2 belt isn't going to be enough for this miner, right?
Yeah.
So
We need
we,
a three.
we need to wait for backlog on your end, and then once that backlog happens, since you're only making 1 set of rotors, eventually there will be backlog.
Mm-hmm.
And when there is backlog, we can then make more over on this side. That make it a sense.
The other thing is if we ever just get too many rotors, we can just pause. Given 14 is not exactly too many.
Alright, is currently crafting the 7th and 8th frames. I'm going to head back with my 5 frames and 1 extra. I'll throw the extra in a chest. Actually, you know what? There might be modular frames back at base. You might find some in the chest. We might not need to wait.
Look.
Because I do feel like I remember picking some up at one point. Not many, but I did pick some up.
And not many is the number we need.
Yeah, that's true. We only need 5. Xeno Basher. Huzzah. I'm ready. Fucking
This chest
lightsaber
over
looking
here.
ass.
13. Yeah, got enough.
Nice. I'm gonna get some more cable before we go. Oh, and I'm also going to make certain that we have enough stuff to make a MAM out in the field. We do. Good.
Make a man?
MAM. Research machinery.
Yes, yes.
Where's the leak, ma'am? Oh, we need to find SAM analysis before we can... I forgot that SAM ore was a thing. Hopefully we'll find some while we're out. Somewhere not out in bumfuck nowhere, even though we know it, you know it's gonna be out in the middle of nowhere. It always is. Not enough to do vehicular transport, unfortunately, so we are going to have to run it. But if we run just due south, that might not be too bad.
Explore?
Yeah. It looks like fairly...
yeah, south.
Fairly straightforward, like southwest-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward territory. I know there's some coal down here that we can use for steel. There's coal way out there by the water that I drew some wire out to. But then there's coal kind of more inland around here as well that we can use for the steel.
Oh, there's also a little slug in here.
Oh, nice.
I just saw a glowing rock and I looked below it.
Impure iron. Gross. I don't feel like exploiting that. Is steel a Balatro reference? Yes, they added they added steel from Balatro to this game. Flint and steel.
Steel TM.
Steel TM. Ooh, there's a yellow slug up there. Wait, there's no way that's not guarded, right? Hold on, I'll be right back. There's no way this isn't guarded. This is like just out in the middle of fucking nowhere. How did I not see this? I built wires past it. Yeah, there's something guarding it. But it can't see me behind this rock.
I can run straight through this real quick. Take a little poison damage.
Heh, idiot.
Copper vein.
There was
Pure copper out here.
Ooh, how many? One.
Hmm?
I said how many, and then I pinged, and the answer is one. But still,
There is another vein nearby, but I'm gonna guess it's not pure.
it doesn't look like it's even copper.
It's not.
What is it?
It is iron, and it is also. Oh, it's also pure. Okay, this is a really shitty place to physically build things, but a pure copper and a pure iron is pretty good.
True, we
With
can
the
just
right alternate, we
mark them
can
real quick.
crank some shit out.
Purity normal, purity impure. Okay, and then there's a couple of shittier ones over there. Yeah, let's peek this area and then head west.
And the pure limestone.
Pure limestones. I think there's a couple of those near our base, but I only built on the one.
Okay.
I find that usually we
Okay.
don't need that much limestone anyways.
Yeah. There was a crash. Did you see a crash site around here?
Oh.
There was a crash site on top of one of these rocks. I got distracted once I saw all the pure veins. But I was walking towards... Okay, here we go.
Which one? Over there? I found some gold on a rock that I'm gonna mine because I want every little bit of gold we can find. 24, that's not bad. Ah, I can tell where it is because you're building up to it. Idea that that's going to require power. I'm gonna go ahead and hedge my bets and start running back for when you say this requires power.
Ooh, do you have any more concrete on you?
Oh yeah.
I ran out of concrete up here. Actually, wait, hold up. I'm gonna still probably borrow some from you at some point, but...
Bro's trying to cheese it. I need a wee bit more concrete.
There it is. Ate it.
What enemies were waiting for you?
There's a big spitter, but with the new Xeno Zapper.
TM.
TM. Oh, there's a baby one too. Baby one's fucking wasted. Alright, 74 reinforced iron plates. Take those.
That's just fucking concrete? That's not concrete. That's computers.
Reinforced iron plates?
That's computers.
That needs computers?
That needs
Ew!
that needs computers.
Jesus. Alright, well that'll be marked
I got it.
with... You got a loot crate marked.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yes.
I mean, like, at least I got this 74 reinforced iron plates out of it.
Yeah,
but...
I got some frames as well. We got 15 frames.
Yeah, so at least the resources around it were good.
We'll find another one. Let's keep heading
Yeah.
west, I guess. I've already kind of explored east. That's where the coal direction is. So,
There is a yellow power slug. Now I need your concrete.
okay. Where'd you get
If you
off
come
to?
back over here, there's just like a rock across the way that has, I think, a yellow power slug.
you
and
up
I think
top?
It's yellow.
Are you up
Huh?
top? Are you still up top?
I'm right next to it, but I am up there. If you just go straight instead of taking a right.
Is it the thing with the giant spitter on it?
Yeah, that thing. That's where I'm trying to go.
What's up?
Bye.
Oh, hey, buddy. Rude.
Yeah, that guy.
How the fuck did that hit me, by the way?
He lobbed that.
Yeah, but it wasn't even fucking close.
It looks like it has a really big AoE on that attack.
It does, but like still. We just kind of murked that guy on sight.
Yeah, there's a yellow, and I think there's a blue right next to this too.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, right over there.
Here, let me drop you some concrete. I've got there.
Thanks. And I can... Ah, there you go.
On site, bitch.
Absolutely clobbered. Oh, I see your coal.
Is it the one kind of... Wait, you can
There's like
see
3
it
of them
from
all
there?
together.
No, that's actually the inland coal.
Well, there's 3 inland coal right here.
I actually do see a body of water kind of near them. Technically, we could do coal power there, but I mean, the entire ocean is next to the other one, so you can see the ramp kind of off to the right a little bit. Do you see that ramp going up? That leads to the coal.
Yeah.
So
That is 3 normal nodes. That's pretty good.
it's pretty good for steel, especially. The one down there is too pure.
Pure normal?
No, the one
Oh,
The
straight
one-
south is.
the one by the
No?
sea is, I believe, 2 pures. I thought it was.
I see
anyways. Might be a
I see
pure
2
normal.
impures and one's pure and one normal.
Pure, normal, and then some weird other temp. Okay, maybe it is a pure and a normal. That's still plenty for power, but
Yeah.
you know what? It's artificially reducing the amount of,
Yeah.
guess I'm falling.
Huh. You can go fall to a blue Oh! Guess I'm falling. Who's using that, sir?
I needed that.
I don't know how much health I had before, but I don't have much now.
Oh, I didn't take any from that fall, actually.
I must have had not much health to start.
I see another blue slug. I see a very suspiciously climbable and walkable path. Ooh, cave? No, just hole. Try finger butthole. So can I climb it from... Nope, that's poison gas. Alright, we'll climb it from this side. Zoop. One of my favorite things that they let you do in this game is build wherever you want. It's not like Ark, where if you touch a corner of a rock, you can't build it there. You fool.
Ark where you need to get a fucking mod pack just to be able to build well.
Oh, do you see that Mercer sphere?
I just got up your ramp. Where are you
you're
looking?
Oh, you're behind me. Okay.
I'm
Yeah, there's
coming.
like a blue slug and a Mercer sphere.
I see the blue slug just kind of like right down here.
Oh, you might be going a different way. In that case,
I'm behind you. There's a blue slug kind of like by this inlet.
yeah, and then the Mercer sphere is beyond it.
Heard.
What's up, idiots? From the top rope.
Yeah, you did go another way. There's a yellow slug in the distance. Man, I do wish you could ping in this game. That'd be nice.
Maybe you can, and we just don't know how. Options.
To Google.
Key bindings. Ping, 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 ping. Right alt plus left mouse button. Or left alt. You can use left alt too.
That's nice.
Okay, so
So
there's
where are
one.
you?
The Mercer
You're
sphere
there.
is... Mercer sphere is there.
Yeah, I'm looking the exact opposite direction of you, so I will go this way and get a yellow power slug somewhere. There it is.
Oh, hey, big boy. Can't help notice how large and in charge you are there, buddy. You missed. Idiot. Sorry, I gotta go kill your friend here. Got your ass. I win. Bum 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 bum.
Strand of the tapestry.
You know, if animals in this game assaulting us are an unauthorized hostile action towards us, I wonder what an authorized
From a
hostile
certain
action towards us
perspective, your
would be.
brain looks like
Probably
it's
anything
processing
fits it
language,
does.
but there is no auditory data.
Fair.
If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is not cause for alarm. It's a side effect of extreme pressure and stress. Doubt.
Yes, I too hallucinate when I stress.
But have you ever extreme stressed?
Apparently not.
I would like to think I haven't. Were you able to jump down this without taking damage? Surely. Yes. So you went down that way. What'd you find down there?
Yellow power slug, blue power slug, and soon to be a summer sloop.
What do you see up there? Berries. I shall eat the
I was able to
berries.
simply
Delicious. Nutritious. Healing. Berries.
I am here.
Okay. I'm on the way.
You're over there.
Oh, there's
Alright, so we're just like on other sides of this little pond.
just run past all the flowers that want to kill me by exuding poison. Steal their slug. Gotta go.
Yeah, I'm not seeing too much else on this beach.
I see a blue slug.
There's a yellow one.
There.
Hmm.
At least I think that's what I see there. Oh, is this another one of these things trapped in one of those rocks you gotta blow up? But these rocks you can't just poke your hand through and grab stuff, despite the fact that it looks much more like you should be able to, since they have giant holes in them. I don't suppose I can saw these. Oh, you can. Oh, sick. Okay. Pardon me.
Those are wooden, huh?
I'm breaking in. They're my Celia.
Hey, I'm in.
Hacker voice. Ha. Too easy. Ha. Not hard.
Nice.
Swimming, swimming. Swimming across the lake. Trying to catch up to you. Looking for...
I just got to the other end, so I'm about to loop back around the side you were originally on.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much more on that side besides I see a blue slug there.
Oh yeah.
Gotta plug in my headset. Low battery. Low battery. Oh, interesting that you build from the top down.
Normally I go bottom up, but in that specific case, since I could reach the top, I know I build the exact right amount. Then
Anything else?
nah, that's it.
I'm sure there's some stuff down by the shore, but we'll see that as we go. Oh, here's a crash site?
There's something in the lake.
No, not a crash site, but it is, I think, perhaps a blue power slug inside a large rock.
Witness me. I'm going for it.
What are you going for?
Summer sloop.
Witness me.
They didn't even know I was there.
Nice. I grabbed a yellow power slug through a rock. There's poison down there with a yellow slug, so we can't get that. Oh, there's a crash site. Oh, that's a pain in the ass to get to. We'll see what I can do about it.
Yeah, she was a lot more polite about yours. I was just informed my brain is operating outside of normal parameters, and any time spent daydreaming will be deducted from my pay.
Oh, rude. I'm doing the satisfactory equivalent of skydecking right now.
Alright, I think I will start making my way back to base.
Great. Stand by for whether I might need power. This particular one needs... Oh, it only needs advanced plates. Huge. Huge, huge,
You got
huge.
them?
Yeah, I think I can even place down a MAM, start the research, and then just, like, pick it up?
Oh.
I think? Yeah.
And then if you place another one down, it's still researching?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we got one of those.
Oh yeah.
I will begin heading back as well. Momentarily, I'm going to check on top of this rock for any more resources since I only found some encased industrial beams. Which, not bad. But maybe there's computers up here.
How many computers?
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
I thought you... Yeah.
Perhaps.
There were somehow 5 computers there. That would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty poggers. Oh, you know what? There are some more parts down there. I just couldn't see them because they were in the water. I don't think any of those are computers, unfortunately, but I do see some crystal oscillators.
Ooh. Take those.
Yeah, which we definitely take. And I think I see some stators as well. Which,
Yeah. That was a pretty good crash site.
stators, and I think... What's that other thing I see there? Because they were underwater, it's why I couldn't see them. Yeah. 40 stators, okay. So... There's some modular frames, 25. 69 rotors, nice. 62 steel beams. Some reinforced plates. Where were those things? I could have sworn I saw some crystal oscillators. But unfortunately you can't see shit underwater. Or rather, you can't even go underwater. You gotta, like, peek it from on high. Maybe I didn't see crystal oscillators. Maybe I saw, like... Maybe that was, like, the advanced plates that I saw. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose I don't see them anymore, so I probably picked up advanced plates or something. But those steel beams actually let us open up a different one. There's one much closer to our base. Do you remember the one that was on top of that big rock? Kinda near the iron, I want to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that needs steel beams.
Gotcha.
I wish I had a car. I wish I had a car. I wish I had a car.
Alright, well, I just got back to base, so I'll probably hop off here for now.
I'm probably gonna go hunt down that other hard drive. How much is left on the hard drive?
Oh, yeah. I can check that. Let me see. 6 minutes.
Okay. So by the time I get back, I'll have that hard drive. I'll hit that hard drive. Boom.
And then get the next one.
Yep. And that's where I'll call stream. I call it a stream, but really I just wanted to play some Satisfactory. There just happened to be streaming involved.
Yeah, might as well have it open to the public.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be careful about doing too many of these, because it brings down my average viewership, and it needs to be above a certain point to get affiliate, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty
We don't have
well
that requirement.
pretty well above the requirement right now. So
Okay. All right.
I think it's like average 3 viewers, so
You need average 3, or that's
yeah.
the average?
Average 3 viewers across the last 30 days of streams
Okay.
on Twitch. So, yep. I will see you around.
Sounds good. Nope.
Peace. Go ahead and hop out of that Discord call as well. And switch the game audio over to Satisfactory and remute my desktop audio. That way, you guys won't hear any random sounds my computer might make. Dingy doos or blingy bloms, you know. Where is... Ah, it was this up here. Damn, that is a second away. We'll run past the iron on the way. We'll pick up any rotors and or frames that might be there. Then we will pick up that thing that needs the steel beams. We'll do our disc and we'll get off. That will be the stream for this evening. Follow the wires, they will lead us to glory. Well, no they won't. They'll lead us to our iron. Alright, what's popping over here? He's got his going into a chest already, alright. It's better than I did. I just kind of slapped mine down. I was like, yep, that's good enough. 28 is incredibly underwhelming. Where are we going? Due north? Due north. There it is. I even left the thingies up. I'm pretty sure it was steel beams this thing needed, because I already have steel pipes and encased beams, so if it had been either of those, I would have already done this. Okay. We have arrived. Let us climb the tower and unlock our reward. Or whatever. I guess I still need more building, eh? Yep, it was steel plates, beams, whatever. It's pretty easy to find our way home. Just look up to the giant beam in the sky. It makes it very easy. This is a very cool design choice right here, right? This place is really quite barren. Can't wait until we start building elsewhere, honestly. I like this place, but I also really don't. You know what I mean? I think I like the Northern Forest the most. Of the places, it's the coolest looking. The grassy meadow area is cool. And Uranium Hell is cool. But the deserts are just kind of like... I mean... They're awe-inspiring, but they're still very orange. I imagine this is finishing up pretty soon here. Dwing, dwing. 0 seconds left. Steamed copper sheets. So if you add water, you no longer need 2 copper. It's not only is it much faster, it's making more than double. It uses water in place of copper, and water is much more attainable. I think the issue here is that it's made in a machine that accepts water, which means probably it's going to use more power. That's the big downside. Biocoal sucks ass. I don't like, there's no way to automatically obtain biofuel. So that means that biocoal will only ever be a manual recipe. And it's like, why even bother? Right, like these 5 do, like this is a good energy value increase, right? We're turning 5 times 180, which is 900 into 1800, so it's getting you double value out of the stuff you mine manually, but that's it. It means you only have to go half as often to get stuff. But hopefully you're gonna make some automated stuff anyways, so not loving that. Also not loving the iron wire. I'm still pretty not sold on this. Wet concrete. 6 into 4 instead of 3 into 1. I do like this one a little more. I like the double value by adding some water for concrete, because it's used in a lot of recipes that already kind of have you buy the water, I want to say. So I'll take this one. And then we'll scan the other hard drive, and we'll put stuff away. And that'll be it. Boom, boom. Not boom. But these can go in there. I'll hold on to those. Those go in there. Those go in there. Sort that up. Over here we put in... No, we take out you. Put in you and not you. You. And mycelia. You. There we go. And I just noticed I have a Mercer sphere still. And then over here, we check and see how our power is doing, because I notice we're out of both wood and leaves again. And hopefully, we are not out of biofuel. Okay, we're good there. No issue at all. Cool, 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 cool. Let me get some more cable. In fact, let me get like 600 here so that I can slap 200 of it in here. Boom. And since I've got them, you know, you can have those as well. And the plates will be easy the next time we come back. Let's go ahead and save. Here. DJ Soup's Band of Dweebs. Exit to desktop. So for the couple of people who have been hanging around and watching, thank you. I know there's been a couple people over on YouTube who have been coming in and going. I appreciate it. Would you say Satisfactory or Factorio is harder? They have different logistical issues. In terms of the difficulty of the recipes, Factorio is harder, I would say. Factorio also has the other logistical issues of expansion because ore is not infinite. So you have to deal with trains inevitably and things like that just so that you can continue expanding out. Um, but Satisfactory has a different, like, logistical space issue. Like, Factorio has space issues, but you can generally not worry about them too much. Satisfactory, you've got to build, like, these big fucking mega structures because you need 40 of these massive machines. Factorio's learning curve, I mean, they both run very similarly in your head. So like if you've played one, you can play the other without issue. There's just a couple of different logistical issues with them. I would say Factorio's harder though, personally. Especially now that that space age exploration is out and you can go to like different planets with the DLC. There's like a whole different set of No, it's a DLC. It used to be a mod. There used to be a mod made by one of the developers that was Space Age. It was just like a passion side project thing, but then they changed a bunch of stuff and balanced it better and put it on uh, as a DLC as well. And it's not quite as complex. The mod version of it was very complex. Um, but yeah, is it like infinite planets? No, the DLC, the mod had infinite planets. They weren't really necessary because the mod didn't have like enough depth to warrant infinite planets. The DLC has like 4 or 5 extra planets, and you're expected to go back to old planets. It's like an interstellar network or an interplanetary network rather. You've got like cargo ships and cargo rockets sending stuff to different planets because certain planets need certain uh like techs, and some planets are frozen so you can't process certain things. Certain buildings just don't work on the frozen planets, and some planets have a lot of enemies, so you don't really want to do anything too crazy there because pollution gets you murked. um Stuff like that. So yeah, how was voice recording? In fact, I'm just gonna hop back into Discord. Are you heading out soon? Okay. Word. No worries then. I'm gonna head out as well. Have a good night. Or else. And I'll see you around. Peace.